So all in readiness for play to start in match 2 of this one-day series. India have taken a 1-0 lead, but it's a new day, new game. No reason why this man and his team can't fight back. Mohammad Sami will start the proceedings for Pakistan, and Virender Sehwag on strike, and he starts off with a wide. Good morning, Ramiz.
Good morning, Ravi. What an atmosphere.
Inside edge, luck for Sehwag, and he starts off with a boundary. That's slashed. Second boundary of the over. And this is why he's so dangerous. The margin for error with Virender Sehwag in this form is minimal. Wow. This is one-day cricket at its best. How's that for a 6?
How's that for an intent? Brilliant shot. Normally batsmen look to go over the top straight through mid-off or mid-on, but this one something special, over covers. Inside out, little bit of width, not such a bad delivery, but he made it look into an awful one.
Just to remind our viewers, Mohammad Sami is fast medium. He's not a leg spinner, but he's been treated like one. Inside out, over extra cover in the third over of the game. Edge, no second slip, another boundary. Now this is the kind of impact he has on the opposition. Fielders start disappearing everywhere. He has to hurry. Now this could be close, direct hit. I think he's in trouble here, Tendulkar. He took on Yusuf Yohana, and a direct hit, we've seen that in the past, can get batsmen into trouble. I just feel here, seeing it first up, there's trouble here for Tendulkar.
Ace batsman gone for 2, India 26 for 1.
And look who comes out, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Now, Saurav Ganguly was slotted to come out at number 3, but it's Dhoni who's come out. Wow, another cracking shot, second 6. It's a meaty blow. And away goes Billy. And the crowd.
This arena seething with emotions. This is a terrific hit.
27 of 15. That's cheeky. That's clever. It's intentional. 36 for 1. Now Dhoni, and he starts off with a boundary. He's been sent out to up the tempo. If India carry on at the current run rate, they'll get 480. Now Sehwag. 4 more. In total control. He's toying with this field placing. It's poor bowling by Sami. It's 47 for 1. That's edged. The 50 comes up for India, and the boundaries just continue to flow. Now this is what I mean, getting the angles right. Fine on this ground with such a fast outfield, they have to be a little finer.
That's why, Ravi, I always wanted Danish Kaneda really to be part of this playing 11, because you get a chance with a leg spinner. He can get you a wicket even early in the first 15 overs. But if you bring on somebody like Arshad Khan or even Mohammad Hafiz, it can be easy fodder for Virender Sehwag, because he'll hit with the spin. And as we saw it in the last game, he pelted them hard over mid-wicket. That's another problem.
And Pakistan will be ruining that catch they dropped with the very first ball in the last match. That allowed Sehwag to get 100 in the first one-day international of a 6-match series. And this is what happens. Catches win matches, and with catches like those dropped, he could lose the series. So he's got an inside edge there. He'll get 4 runs for it. When you have a look at the replay, you'll see that the bat is coming down fairly straight, and that is a big advantage at the international level, especially when you're batting top of the order.
Well, think about it, Inzi. Do all the thinking you require, because it's getting dangerous. Have a look. The result was good for Indian team. There might be a message from the dressing room, but the pigeon wondering who to deliver this to. Enzimam or the bowlers?
Poor thing, I don't think it's enjoying that string around the neck. It's in the air and quickly into the advertising hoardings. It can be agonizing for bowlers. A leg before shout denied. The next ball disappears to the boundary.
Rubbing salt to the wound here. It was slower in the air and picked up the line very early, and Shahid Afridi is not happy.
Once again in the air, and it's got the distance as well. So Dhoni joins Sehwag in the party, and the 50 runs partnership comes up of just 34 balls.
Well, the heat is on.
I think he's going to get 4 for that, and brings up the 50 for Virendra Sehwag. Just 26 balls. So along with the test match, the one-day form also getting good.
Good. Tremendous.
He's opened the face of the bat. That's skillful batting from Sehwag. It's not just hard hitting. That's a skilled worker.
They are helpless. Have a look. Wasn't a bad delivery from Shahid Afridi, but moved away from the stumps, staying too much inside the line of that ball, and that's why he was able to play that stroke. Great wrist work from Virendra Sehwag. We all know that he can hit the ball with immense power. On that occasion, it was skill, like you said, Sanjay.
This time fine on the leg side. Another 4 for Virendra Sehwag. Knows exactly where the fielders are. He knows where the empty spaces are. He's got the ability to find those empty spaces. Tremendous batting.
He's a psychic. I mean, he knows where the bowler is going to bowl the ball, and he's always ready for it. Have a look. The ball was drifted towards the leg stump, and he knew it where the bowler is going to bowl, and he was ready to play that stroke. Tremendous batting.
Interesting word to describe him, psychic. There he goes. It's almost like he was expecting that ball to be outside the off stump, because the last ball was down the leg side. He scored 4 runs to that ball, so I would call it anticipation. You call it psychic. Here it is.
Well, your anticipation can go wrong, but have a look. Tremendous batting. It's just toying with the Pakistani bowlers, playing with their minds, playing with their emotions as well. 3 boundaries. Change of angle. Is it going to work for Pakistan? See for yourself.
No, it's not going to work. No. But at least they're trying. That's all you can do as a fielding side. There again. The fielder was up on the leg side. Dhoni has intentionally played that fine. The Indians at the moment just mauling this Pakistan attack. And look at the scoreline, 1-1-1 for 1.
Suffering.
He's gone flying to third man. And there's no third man, so that spoils the over to an extent. 6 runs of that, 118 for 1.
That's gone for another boundary. Bad bowling from the bowler here. Rana Naveed, all he can do is to look down at the ground in frustration, in disappointment. This is not good stuff.
This is a bad ball indeed. But this is what Sehwag does to you. You really don't know what to bowl to him. You've got to vary it. You can't be predictable. But he doesn't like it. He knows he sort of slipped up.
74, strike rate of almost 200. You get into that frame of mind if you're at the receiving end. That only 13.3 overs, but you feel that you are in the 40th over because of the beating. Taken, gone. It's Salman Butt who takes a good catch under pressure. Virender Sehwag has been dismissed. Big news.
.50 and a good innings. Very positive mindset and a good attitude when he came out.
Well, the management, they have done a good job by sending this youngster up the order.
That's a good cricketing shot. Very good cricketing shot from Dhoni. No slogging, inside out over extra cover. He knew where the field was. Goes for the big one, 6. That's more like it. There was a discussion between Dravid and Dhoni at the end of the last over. Now this is good cricket. This is good cricket from Dhoni. Getting it back into Pakistan attack. Good footwork and a big one.
Well, India needed this kind of an over.
But at the moment he's going for the ball and is getting some runs for it. Another good over for India. It's 208 for 3. Beautifully played. And he's found the gap. He's moved on to 99. And he's tiring very quickly, so this innings might not continue for long, but he's just 1 run away from his maiden international 100.
What a shot, played inside out. And he's in the 90s. Take a look at that. Just played it over the infield with the spin. Beautiful shot.
There comes the 100. Oh, isn't he happy? Team stands up to applaud the first one for Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
That is a good hit. It's predominantly offside field, just straying onto maybe middle stump. He went for it and connected beautifully.
Well, Sehwag's gone for Pakistan, but Dhoni is now the thorn in the flesh.
That's cheeky. That's brilliantly executed. Just using the pace of the bowler. His confidence is sky high at the moment, getting his first 100 in one-day international cricket. Have a look at this. Good improvisation.
Well, anybody can come out with an idea, but to execute it like that is always very difficult.
Oh, he's clubbed that and found the gap on the onside. And he's throwing caution to the winds now. Dhoni. He's in that state of mind. It's hot, humid. He's giving himself room, clearing that front leg and finding the gap on the onside.
Dhoni is playing so well. He's looking to go after that, and that's a 6. What a shot. Middled it once again, got the elevation right. Maximum he has got.
Yes, and he always looks to hit straight, which is the good thing. He's tired out there, he's dehydrated, but that went easily. He wants to score now, every ball. The wide signal. This is a good clean strike. Lovely cricketing shot. He's hitting with the spin. Nice and easy. He goes again. This is another one. Just clearing deep mid-wicket. And up goes Billy. He's doing some exercise today. 2 6s in the over. So this is adding insult to injury. Now 2 hits for the maximum.
Not an easy stroke to execute, especially against a leg spinner. Is it going to be the third one? 1 bounce for 4. Huge over for Pakistan. 270, 280 for 3. Another one. 4. How to stop this man? That's the question for the Pakistani skipper and for the bowlers.
He's middling everything. And more importantly, he's finding the gaps. I mean, the wheels have come off as far as Inzamam is concerned. He doesn't know where to put the fielders. There's constant conferences in the middle. Now, too short of 150. That's up in the air. Should be taken. Shoaib Malik has enough time. Takes it comfortably, and a magnificent innings from Mahendra Singh Dhoni comes to an end. But he'll leave this ground in Visakhapatnam to a standing ovation. Sent up the order at number 3. He's not let his team down. He's responded magnificently. Have a look at it. The dressing room, everyone will come out. Sehwag's enjoyed it the most.
Well, he's got a competition. Selfless Dhoni gets out in order to get some quick runs for his team.